there, fellow collector. Shuki here with a review of the Kamen Rider Ex-Aid DX God Maximum Mighty X Gashat. So this is really cool. I like this one a lot. So for those of you that know me know that I love Kuroto Dan. He was a great character that kind of went from a really obnoxious character to a obnoxious character in a different sense, and I kind of just loved every bit of it. Plus, his suits were great. Probably has one of the best suits in the show, all of them. But anyway, so he had to get in on the Maximum Mighty X action and make his own, and of course, you put God in front of it because he is God. So this is God's Gashat itself. You got God Maximum Mighty X Gashat on the side over here. Front picture of everything on the front here. I love this form so much. I loved it when Ex-Aid used it. I loved it even more now that Genmu uses it. But very, very cool. So this was a bundle with two different items. You could either get it for about 65 to 7,000 yen or so, give or take, with this. The Blu-ray for Kamen Rider Para-DX with Kamen Rider Poppy, the second movie in the Ex-Aid Trilogy, another ending series. So you could get it with just this. Pretty good movie. I liked it. I still need to see the final part. I don't know if it got subbed anywhere yet as of this recording, but pretty good movie. Or you could pick it up with an entire box set of all three movies, and that cost you about 21,000 yen, give or take. So basically this times 3. Because it had all three movies in it. So whatever you wanted to do. I really wanted to get the box set just as a collector, but budget wasn't there for it, so got the singular release. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this open and take a look. Here it is, and this is just fantastic. Again, those of you that know me know I loved the Maximum Mighty X Gashat. Very, very addictive one to play with. And I love this color scheme. The purple and the kind of clear blue with the metallic red. It just looks amazing. I love this. Got Genmu's head hanging out up there. The usual spring-loaded gimmick. Wasn't quite ready to do that, but we'll do it anyway. It is pretty much the same sound, but it's kind of like a more choir, sort of godlike sort of sound, and that's totally fitting. There is the picture right up there, which is, in fact, the same picture as Maximum Mighty X, just with a new title. Kind of a recolor, of course, so very fitting in that regard. And everything about this Gashat is just a recolor, straight down to the fact that Ex-Aid's face and Genmu's face are the same face. So really the only difference is the label and the fact that it says God in front of Maximum Mighty X. And the colors, obviously. Even the screen is exactly the same, because again, they're the same suit. So, didn't need to be any different. But I just like the way this one looks a ton. So now that we heard that jingle, which it might actually repeat because I think it was in standby long enough, but alright, and there are, of course, 24 phrases from Kuroto Dan hanging out inside this Gashat, so let's go ahead and cycle through those. They don't light up for the phrases, so we'll just go ahead and flip it back over. Yes, for the record, that is him kissing the Gashat.
身の力を。私のレベルは10億だ。コズミッククロニクル起動。私は宇宙にコミットした。宇宙は時の概念を歪める。どうした人類、私のゲームを攻略してみせろ。神の恵みを受け取る者はいないのか。いるじゃないか、プレイヤーが。正気や。レベル10億にかなうと思ったか、このクズが。かつてゲームオーバーになってもなお君は私に抗い続けた。そして今も。なぜだ。なぜ勝てないと知りながら私に挑んだ。ありえない。私は不滅だ。私は神だ。なあ。私はただ私自身の才能に導かれただけだ。この時代の倫理が私を拒絶するならば、次に生まれた時、時代は私に追いついているか。
It's a very long voice phrase.
クロト神というのはもう捨てた。今の私はダン・クロト。私のゲームに終わりはない。ゴッドマキシマムマイティ
Alright, so that does it for the phrases. Finally, lots of very long phrases in this thing. But without further ado, let's go ahead and transform. And just like Maximum Mighty X, lots of colors and different LEDs, and I love that about it so much. So Fumetsu is basically like immortal, because that's how he feels. He feels immortal. And the jingle is basically like the ultimate god's genius, Kuroto Dan. I like that. This is definitely, you can tell this was made by him for him. Just going off of those little jingles. So there you go. With that, the attack phrase. God attack, obviously. Critical blessing, because of course. And there you go. So I want to point this out. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. It does a little, his like woo noise when he comes out of the continue pipe. I love this thing so much. I really, really do. One, I just really wanted to do that again. Two, I did that for a reason. Now, of course, he doesn't have a Muteki form yet. I'm not going to rule that out because there could always be more Ex-Aid movies on the horizon. You never know at this point. But there's a nice little kind of Easter egg in this. So obviously, you can go ahead and use the Muteki, and I will show that off momentarily. But I want to do it one time without actually attaching it because it is magical and you need to hear it. If you do it with this, it drowns it out and you can't really hear it. So let's go ahead and kind of hit the button over here if I can find it. He sings his own Muteki jingle about how like he is a genius and immortal and all that, and I can't get enough of it. It's amazing. Like they didn't need to put that in, obviously, because like I said, if you do it with this, I'm gonna reset it. So if you do it with this, it does like kind of overwrite it, and it's a little hard to hear. But just the fact that it did this, I want them to make a new one of these to match this, but that doesn't play an actual like worded jingle, just like some background instrumentals to play with the la 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 la, because it's amazing. I love this so much. But so they kind of lose sync of each other at one point. They start off strong, and then I think Kuroto either kind of speeds up or gets a little slower, and it kind of falls out of sync. But it is what it is, obviously. They're not 100% meant to go together, but just the fact that it has that, I think, is really incredible. So let's go ahead and bring in the key slasher. Pretty standard. And if you get the Gashat Gear Duel slot, you can actually get a different attack out of it. Of course, I don't have that because I never have it. Alright, I lied a little bit. Normally there's like a critical strike or something, but now he's full out blessing everybody, so that about does it for this one. Incredible Gashat that any fan of Genmu, Kuroto, this series in general needs to add this one to their collection. The voice clips are amazing, the jingle is amazing, and the like fake Muteki jingle just kind of seals the deal to me as this being one of like the greatest Gashats in the series run. And it is a little bit of a shame that the way to get it is so expensive. Japanese media is not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, and trying to buy it on its own is probably going to cost you just as much as buying the one singular Blu-ray anyway. So whatever way is easiest to to get for you is definitely the way to go, but this is definitely going to be one that's a little bit more on the expensive side to try to get, especially due to the popularity of the character and the popularity of the series in general. This is not going to be one that's really simple to get, but very cool, and I wish you all the best. Dare I say, give you a critical blessing in trying to obtain this one, but really cool, and I love it a ton. So that about does it for all this review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye. Kamida. What a hoot. I'd like to thank Joey, Mr. Mike, Josh, VZ17, and all my fans who support me on Patreon.